You know, everything you go through in your life, there's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might not know that reason in that very moment, but with time you will learn.
I'm not putting anything in stone. I'm like, whatever happens, alhamdulillah.
There's always going to be good people and bad people. There are good people in every single faith, and there are bad people in every single faith.
Welcome to the Real Talk No Cap podcast. This is your host, Marai Muhammad No, and dun, 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 dun. We on camera today, y'all. Say what's up, everybody. This is my squad right here. I don't know if you guys know, but I've been working here at CRC for about 5 years now. And mashallah, I saw these guys when they was little tadpoles, you know what I'm saying? Now they still, what's after tadpole? What's after tadpole? Frog. No, it's not frog. Something, right? It's ugly, though. It's like, it got the tail and it got the legs. So that's where you guys are right now. What do you guys, what? It's their first time, guys. I put them on the spot. They don't know about that, man. I'm glad you guys are here. You know what? Look at all our lips. Everybody look at their lips right now because, why?
Ramadan.
We freaking dehydrated. Lips is parched. Heck, of thirsty. My head. I gotta, like my brain is hurting really bad right now. I don't think I drank enough water this morning. You know they said, you guys know how much water you guys are supposed to drink?
A gallon.
Like a gallon a day, right? Or something like this, man. Like real talk, I got like, I think all of yesterday one bottle.
You drink liquid IV or something?
I did drink coffee.
You drink coffee in general though?
No, but I have the opposite effect with coffee. I don't know. I'm just a naturally wired guy or something like this, man. But alhamdulillah, welcome guys. It's your first time here. How you guys feel about Ramadan? That we just jumping right into it because it's about what 12 days now. This is our 13th day fasting. This is our 13th day fasting. I'm gonna go to the guy that looks the most lost, which is Salamat. How you feel right now, bro? What's going on, man? What's Ramadan like?
It's been good, I've been like grinding, trying to get all the good deeds I can.
Okay, grinding out here, boy. What's up, Muhammad? Stop laughing at your guy, man. How you feel, bro? How you feel, man? How's working security at the most ghettoest Safeway been during Ramadan time?
It's kind of difficult. I don't have enough energy to chase crackheads, But like,
do you usually chase crackheads?
Yeah, I try my best not to though. But usually
you're not supposed to put your hands on them though, right?
Yeah, for the most part, unless they start fighting.
You have to touch them if they stop fidgeting with that, bro. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, it's the first time, man. Give us a break. This is our first time recording. You know what I'm saying? But going back to so like you're supposed to stop a fight though.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Or the only time I could put my hands on is like if I had to escort them or if they're getting violent with other people.
Hey, you know what I was saying? Like how all these guys work security. Let's go start a security firm. I think we got enough people with that there. Hags, right? Asma. And we got Juwadia. She could like tackle people. Shout out to Juwadia.
Some security.
She could be manager. She's already
she could be the manager, right? Yeah,
yeah.
We got Uncle Slay. You know what I'm saying? Really shows real security type stuff. Yo, it's crazy though. That Safeway. I don't know. You guys know what Safeway he always work at the Breton one.
Yeah. Shout out Jelly.
No Jelly. No. We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that. Don't get anybody in trouble. All right, stop it. But that Renton Safeway is next to the Taco Bell, and they got me all them crackheads. It's crazy, man.
You been to that one? I've never ate at that Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's how it was fire, bro. You go inside, bro. They give you hella fire sauce.
They actually have hella good like food places, like Wendy's there, the Taco Time or Del Mar or something.
Taco Time.
Taco Time. Oh my bad.
Del Mar in South Center, bro. That's our spot, bro.
Near Family Fun Center.
Yeah, I was a little bit offended today. One of my friends, he started to disrespect the Taco Bell. I was not letting him do that on this, bro. Anyways, what about you, Sahami? Like, how you feeling about Ramadan, bro?
SubhanAllah, man, this Ramadan is way different than last year. I'm just taking it more serious. Last year I just felt like I was forced to pray the other way. Like I was like, I'm gonna just go get it done. But this year I'm more looking forward to praying the other way. And it's just different. It just feels weird. I don't know.
It's that different type of vibe,
just,
huh?
Yeah.
Because you up there, you giving the talks and everything like that. This is big time now, mashallah, bro. Mashallah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, how did you feel when you first went up there?
Nervous. I was shaking, but then, my uncle told me, he said, just say Bismillah and just renew your intentions, And then, so I just like, okay, Bismillah, And then I got up there. I wanted to laugh because I mean, first thing I saw was like Saad, and I saw my dad. You know, I can't take my dad serious too. You know, so I just wanted to laugh. But you know, alhamdulillah, you know, it went pretty good.
What advice you got to give to Side because he's coming up pretty soon? When is it? What date is that, Side?
In 2 weeks, inshallah. I don't
2
know what
weeks.
day.
I forgot what day too, but
Yeah,
we'll surprise the people. But what advice you got to give to this guy?
Again, Bismillah, and renew your intentions right before you go up there. Just fix it. Just you know.
How does it
Renew
feel
your
to see
intentions.
some of your friends up there? Like, I know Salama, he was out there laughing and giggling, right? Why? What? Like,
I don't know. It was just like a proud feeling. Like I could.
Mashallah.
I couldn't stop smiling. It was like.
Did you see
proud
me
moment.
peeking through the other room?
I did.
My head was sticking
his head
out.
was just like this the whole time.
yeah, real talk. I would have been. You didn't see me, but I was trying to make you laugh. But alhamdulillah, you know, good thing you didn't see me just making googly
Alhamdulillah.
eyes, stuff like that. But alhamdulillah, you know, I brought you guys on for a reason because, I know a lot of people been noticing. Like y'all's been out there, and on Saturdays, Sundays, you guys was doing it before during Jumu'ah time, and you guys is out there hustling. First, y'all was hustling hot cocoa, making chump change, like, you know, because not a lot of people know, but like, yeah, the Cash App is linked to my Cash App account, and then you know I get to see how much money coming in, so I'll be like seeing that $2 coming in, $4, sometimes $6. You like, ooh, okay, but then this after a week, you like, damn, we had a deficit, right? Because I think we make the hot cocoa. Like we buy the big pack of hot cocoa, we end up selling it, and then the rest, I don't know, it just disappears, and then we end up losing the money. So now, I mean, it was crazy. Last week is a pretty successful week for you guys, right? Sai, can you tell us about that, man?
Alhamdulillah, these last 2 weeks, you know, we've changed our hot cocoa into more stuff, such as hot links, Rice Krispies, Thai tea. Alhamdulillah, it is all from the community, all donated from our parents.
Mashallah, yeah.
You know,
It's crazy because, like, last Saturday, right? It was the
Last
first day that
Saturday.
we sold, or Friday? Friday.
yeah,
So
Friday.
Friday, right? So Friday, I'm asking these guys, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this for a while, right? Been working with the community fundraising, everything like this, doing it here, doing it at Mecca Islamic School, doing a little bit of ABA and stuff like this. And then I'm just like, okay, this is their sell point. You know what I'm saying? It's our sell point. So I'm hit y'all up in the chat. I don't know how you gotta be ghosting me during the most important times too. What's up with that Salama? Well, hey man, come on, man.
I'm at work. My
I'm
bad.
like, yo, I'm at Restaurant Depot right now. How much do we need? And nobody saying nothing, man.
Now we was praying. I responded to you after prayer.
Okay, mashallah, praying out. You sure, bro?
Yeah, I
don't know.
remember because you said it was too late. I was like, damn, we just finished prayer.
Okay. We give you that bit of mashallah. That's a good reason to miss it. But yeah. So I saw I called you right side, and then you like just get 4 packs. So I thought we were gonna get 4 packs of hot links, being able to save it. But what ended up happening, mashallah, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa taala, you know, we ended up selling all of it, right?
In one day.
Everything in one day. And then the next day, I forgot what we sold. Did we sell more?
No, we didn't sell Saturday.
We sold something else though, right?
We
What?
sold
Sorry.
Spam.
What did we sell?
we
Last
sold
Saturday?
Thai tea. We sold
Thai tea.
We saw a lot. We saw a lot. That
sambusa,
day,
right? Sambusa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh my God, and we're not gonna tell them about that
That's
hustle.
right. That's right.
Mashallah, we had a lot of donated food. Let's just say that, and they made a good amount from it. So tell us, guys. Like, first, tell me what you guys are all fundraising for.
Umrah trip.
Umrah trip,
Can we
right?
open the
Yes.
window? It's low-key hot.
Yo, man, you so needy, bro. What's happening, bro? You gonna get all this air in, bro? Take off your sweater, bro. Come on, man. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize on my guy's behalf, man. You just finished school. Just finished this quarter. You got a lot on his mind, man. I don't know. So got firecrackers in his pocket. If you guys hear the bottle rockets tonight, y'all know where it's from. Okay,
CRC.
just chill, bro. Stop. Oh man, I don't know how successful this will give me, but stop touching that. Stop. Keep your hands to yourself, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is he cool with Miami, bro? Is he usually like this, man? What's up,
Yeah.
man?
No. Salma has anxiety.
You
I have anxiety too, but Salma's is worse.
Oh, okay, my man. Let's tail off on that, man. But yeah, let's get back to the topic. So we talking about like, you know, you guys raising for Umrah, man. I mean, like, how did you guys come up with this idea? Like, what kind of motivated you guys to want to take an Umrah trip together?
I mean, from Saad's experience, he would tell us things like the things he did and how beautiful it was. He would send us pictures, and it was just like I wanted to experience that, you know.
Right.
Usually it was like seeing like a lot of the elders and like the uncles go to Umrah, and then we'd see like pictures and things like that. And then shout out Anas Barabi. He went recently, not too long ago, and he was sending us pictures, and it's like very motivational, and I want to see it one day, you know.
Yeah, I think Salama said it earlier. You're like when y'all come up and see yourself, Sahimi, Sharif, coming to talk. It's like you guys are smiling because it's that happy moment, right?
Yeah.
Like you're proud of that. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys kind of got that same feeling when like Anas came back, right?
Yeah.
It just felt like damn, he made it out there, on his own. And it what's so crazy about that story is, I don't know if you guys know, but he didn't even tell us. But that was because he didn't even know like he was supposed to go, right? His dad just came up to him one day and was like, "Hey, you want to go Umrah?" And then he was like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Okay, we're leaving next week." And that was that. You know what I'm saying? And you never know how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala works. You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy how we made that jump of just raising $50 a week, $30 a week, and then now you got this influx of $1,000 potentially on the weekend and stuff like this. Can you guys give us a sneak preview what's coming out like this weekend?
Ooh, we're getting chili dogs this weekend.
Chili dogs, bro. Like
On Friday.
everything is just level up.
Yep.
How much you guys charging for it?
Inshallah, $8. Not too much, not too little.
Come support, yo.
Come support out here, man. Like
We accept tip too.
inshallah, right? So
Inshallah.
right, if they're donating to this cause, inshallah, they get a little bit of the reward for you guys' efforts as well, and that's what we kind of want, man. What's hard about fundraising, guys? Because I'm in the chat, I don't say much, right? You guys see me, I don't really say. I let y'all, control the whole situation. I see a lot of things wrong with it, but I see a lot of good also as well, What do you guys feel like is really hard about working together to kind of fundraise?
Staying consistent,
I was gonna say that too. Staying consistent.
How so? Like, what you mean staying consistent?
Like the shirt team right now is lacking. Shout out shirt
No,
team.
the merch, right? The
My
merch.
bad, Moose.
It's not. I think Moose is doing a good job and trying to get everybody together, but just timing is kind of hard with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And getting down, and there's actually a lot to get to that. But they're gonna see some merch soon, really soon, right? And we want everybody to cop a shirt, right?
Yeah.
So inshallah, look forward to that too. So staying consistent. How's working together with each other? I'm not saying this to like make any you guys putting anybody down. Like, oh shoot, man.
You guys work together more. So with one of you guys
working over here, man. Alhamdulillah, man. It was hell. It's fun for me,
Right.
It's just an experience, working with some of these guys, and it's my best friends, working towards our goal that we always wanted, to experience together, So it's just like a fun thing to think about and do together,
What's y'all's impression? Salam, what's your impression of Mecca and Medina? Like when we go, inshallah, in December, inshallah. Like what are you expecting? What are you looking forward to? What is kind of be like something you're curious about?
I don't know. I just looking forward to a good time, cause like we be praying at the masjid here almost every day together, and it's like we're taking one big step towards our our deen, I guess. So I can go Umrah together. Like I just want to have a good time with everyone there.
You guys want to get really deep right now?
Yeah.
Can I get pretty? Like, how do you guys know that Islam is the truth for you guys? Like how do you because why I asked that? So a lot of times like I like to ask reverts. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you find Islam? Like how did you become Muslim? So alhamdulillah, we born as Muslims. We don't got that. We got the luxury. You know what I'm saying? We were basically given that golden ticket. You know what I'm saying? So like for you guys, like how do you know Islam is the truth? Because really, if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Would you guys be Muslim if your parents were Muslims? Maybe you guys, maybe we were, maybe we'll never have that question answered, right? So I think it's important for a young Muslim's journey to understand like why you yourself feel like Islam is the truth, man.
I could go. So, it's. I would say like, so for example, like say if I was to sin, right? If I committed a sin, and later on I would feel it, right? I'd regret it inside, right? And then I go make dua or go pray and ask for forgiveness, right?
Right.
And then I would feel it like inside, like, oh, I know I did the sin, but when I repented, like I feel like, oh, like it's the right thing, Like you could say like, oh, when people go talk to the pastor in like Christianity and stuff, and it's like they say, oh, they feel like a relief and stuff, right?
Like a burden's been lifted, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like in Islam, is different. It feels way better than that, because like you feel more motivated to do better, even like that there's a there's like you have another chance still, like yeah, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but like
no, I think you talk about, like, you hit it on the head when you talk about saying, like, there's always an opportunity to do better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, once you make a mistake, there's always an opportunity to change.
Yeah.
And that feeling of just like, hey, everything's erased.
Yeah.
It makes it's empowering,
Yeah, and I want to say, like, in Islam, the brotherhood is always like, people are always telling you to do good, and then people don't get mad that you're getting reminded to do good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something different. You don't really see that in a lot of religions. People would be like, oh, why are you telling me to do this? Like, not your business, this and that. But like Muslim brothers, they're like, oh, I thank you for the reminder. Like, if they didn't know, they really like when you get reminded, you don't feel that burden in your heart, like, yeah, oh, he's like talking bad about me or something. Like, he really genuinely cares for you, So I think it's
more for you. I feel like you're describing it is just kind of that feeling. It just feels feeling. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people search for that, right? Yeah. I mean, as non-Muslims, there's a lot of non-Muslims that are trying to find the truth, and then, and some of them are lucky enough or chosen to be able to get that feeling, like, oh, this just feels right. I've heard that before. One of my friends, who reverted to Islam, he said, just the world just seems so evil. It just seems like there was a whole bunch of bad guys. And then when he started reading about the Quran and everything and what it teaches, he was like, these are the good guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's different for everybody else, man. Yeah. Like, what about you, Sai? Like, how do you feel? Like, what's kind of pushing you in this direction to kind of do good,
I mean, it was when I really started, like, coming toward this deen when I left the Mac, I remember it was during your summer school and then summer class.
Mm-hmm.
The camp.
Summer camp.
COVID.
Camp.
Yeah.
The one before. The one we was wilding out.
Yeah. We all wilding out.
Yeah. Hoop every day.
Every day. And then, I haven't read during the Quran class, I haven't read the Quran for like a couple years, And then when I started reading it, it just felt so right, It just felt peaceful. It's just, I don't know. It was just feeling that I can't describe. And then
captivating.
Like I said, the brotherhood was there. We was there every day, seeing each other. It was like dudes really knew like that we wanted to do it together. It wasn't like all of us was there and somebody didn't want to push to be better and like. Yeah,
like a positive manner.
Like
I feel what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, we live in a world where there's just so much negativity. I remember you guys too. You guys all the time just always talking shit to each other. Excuse my French, but I'm like, man, why you guys so mean to each other, right? I was like, dude, say something nice. I say he got a nice stove. I like that smile, but like you guys definitely came a long way, man. How about my guys over here, man? They thinking hard, like Salam in deep thought right now, bro. I want to know what he got to say, man.
I feel like he has a good thought. It's just like he doesn't know how to execute it. But I know he has a good thought. Go ahead.
Just building off what Mohammed said about the brotherhood, just reminders. Like, shout out to Uncle Meet, Ustad Marami. And like Misi last year,
the big homies.
Like we had some problems at school, and then like Misi would just remind us, make zikr and dua every day. And then I did that, and then alhamdulillah, Allah protected me and everyone here. So it's like I feel like that was like the stepping stone, to learn. Like,
shout out Steph Reed.
What's crazy is that you guys all explained moments that kind of just made you guys feel like, hey, this is the right way to kind of have it, man. Last but not least, man, I want to hear what Sahimi got to say, man.
That's for last. For sure. I mean, I had that moment too. I feel like it was the same time that we all of us changed a lot, But it's especially that time I took. I looked more into Islam, and looking at Islam, the religion itself is perfect,
Right.
And it says that we aren't. And it's just crazy to me if you look at other religions, like especially like I mean I don't want to call it religions, you know, but it's just like Islam it's just perfect. I don't know how to explain it.
Complete.
It's complete. It's complete.
There's no other religion that talk about how you use the bathroom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how you need to eat. You know,
with
how to get intimate with your spouse, which none of you guys know yet. So, but
Shout
that's
out 7-Eleven.
One day, inshallah.
one day, inshallah. Single ready to mingle,
we
guys.
get some pointers. Shout out Samarami. He be giving us some
Let's not disclose that. Hey, if my wife is watching, don't listen to what these guys have to say, man. So, you guys, why you guys do that to me, man? You know we live out here, bro. You can't be saying stuff like that, man.
We're just kidding, guys. We're just kidding.
Yeah, we just kidding. I teach them like, hey, you gotta compromise. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your wife is happy.
And the pickup lines, like, not out of pocket stuff. It's just about like some sweet
We learned from
stuff.
Sohaimi's dad too, you know. Shout out to Sohaimi's dad.
Remember, guys, these guys are only 17, 18 years old, so you know. We gotta disregard some of those things, but I'm glad you guys share that. I think it's not easy to be able to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It goes into a deep place, right? This is like talking from your heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised none of you guys said like oh man, I mean, I remember my friend like he almost died, like he wasn't breathing. No, I'm just kidding. No. That's another time. We're gonna keep reeling them in. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be a big one. You know what I'm saying? That was I definitely feel that was definitely life changing for you guys. I'm so happy. Like Mohammed was crying for me. You know what I'm saying?
I need to poop.
That's probably why he needed to use the bathroom.
We didn't even poop the whole day, huh?
Oh, my arm.
You guys didn't poop. You
My
guys
arm
didn't
was
eat.
tired, bro. I was right there beside him the whole time.
Alhamdulillah, man, and that's what truly makes my bond with these guys a lot more stronger. But you know, like you guys shouted out a lot of people. You know, Uncle Meat, Uncle Salami. Definitely Saad's father, Sheikh Fareed. Man, there's like this whole community that's shown us so much love. You know what I'm saying? And it's so exciting to, like I said, you guys taking that step into just being so involved in the community, being able to be in a what's it called, a platform where, you know, like what's a very honored platform, you know what I'm saying, to remind us people about the deen and to lead prayers and such like that. These are all great honors, and Allah subhanahu has bestowed some of you guys with those opportunities. And so, you know, just a reminder to you guys, man, be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, and make sure that you guys are always renewing your attention, because it's really easy to get sidetracked, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go talk to you about the big stuff now, the good stuff, you know. So you guys talked about, you know, like, oh man.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, like, growing up Muslim, right? And do you think, like, if the community wasn't here, do you think you guys be like the Muslims you guys are today? Would it be like more difficult, more easier? I don't know. You guys. Do
you mind if I talk?
Yeah,
first?
you should.
I think it would be so much more difficult, just because, like, so I graduated from University of Washington. You know, funny story about that. Like, I was just, you know what I'm saying, I was just thugging back in high school. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, dog? And so I was that guy in high school, and then you know, alhamdulillah, I found Islam and stuff like this. But I always had this tough guy type mentality. You know what I'm saying? Never back down by anything. Tough guy all the time, right? That's how we rolled. But so people thought I was dumb. They thought I was like stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk like this, I'm stupid. No, but I remember I was in physics class. I was in physics class, and it was about April time, so that's when you start getting the letters of acceptance and stuff like this. So I'm talking with my friends, you know what I'm saying? They're nerds and stuff too, you know. I was in physics.
This was before Mr. Mac taught.
Hey, Mr. Mac is if you guys want to know about Mr. Mac, you guys can read about that. We're not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, so I was in class. I remember I was in physics class, and then we was talking about, I was like, oh yeah, I got accepted into UW. And then this girl was like, you got accepted into UW? I was like, damn, bitch.
He was his friend.
It was I said that kiddingly, but man, I had class with this girl since like 6th grade. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean to curse. I'm not trying to disrespect women like that, but you know what I'm saying? I was so mad though. You know what I'm saying? Just like, how are you gonna say, like, we was in honors 6th grade class together, Miss Cole's class, all the way up until basically the same classes all the way up until senior year. You think I'm not capable of doing good in school? Anyways, right? So I know I digress, but you know, when I was at UW, man, it was actually a dark time for me, man. It was lonely, bro. You know, I was I don't know if you guys know, probably do, but I was like this guy that was like, man, I gotta be strict. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to girls. I don't associate with these Muslims. They're okay with talking to girls. They're okay with these kuffar. Like I was just kind of like out there, you know what I'm saying? So I put myself like away from making too much friends, getting into that type of like university type culture. So because when you go to college, it's a culture that you actually gotta go into, you know what I'm saying? And there's healthy ones for Muslims, and there's a lot of things that I definitely regret, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend the way that I handled it, like how you was. But man, I remember like I used to be so frustrated and just like, damn, I don't like being here. It's like this, it's like that. And if I didn't have people that I could like vent to and talk to that was in the community, I would have gone crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes when you're over there, you feel like you the only one, like especially when there's so many people that don't have the same mindset as you just feel so lonely, you know what I'm saying? And being lonely is very difficult and dangerous, you know what I'm saying? So if I didn't have people that I could talk to kind of talk some sense into me, like, nah, it's cool, bro, you know, it's only gonna be for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? These people are different, you know what I mean? Like it cooled me down and made me realize like, okay, it's not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yes, I mean that's my aspect. I feel like, yeah, definitely if I didn't have like the access to the community members, especially communities with so much knowledge, you know, just right at our fingertips at our masjid. You know, we got Sheikh Fari, we got Sheikh Abdul Bari, these people that we can just go and we can just ask questions to, you know. I remember I was taking an Islam class. It was Islam 101. It was the hardest class I ever took, honestly, because they be thinking too deep, you know what I'm saying? So I was at a point getting a little bit confused, so I had to talk to people that I really trust. If I didn't have people that I would trust, I'd been gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? No knock on the education system of teaching Islam, in the university level, but you know, how they're teaching it, they have to teach it objectively. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's kind of difficult. Coming as a Muslim, you know what I'm saying? They say things about Islam, and you're just like, whoa. You can't say that, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of pretty new to me, you know what I'm saying? So how about you guys? So Amy, what if you just didn't have homies like this?
Man, I wouldn't have been gone. He would have been gone. I would have been okay. I think I would have been okay, but I wouldn't be here for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't look out for my brothers the same as I do now, you know? And
Right.
I probably wouldn't even care about, you know, my prayers and things like that, obviously, you know, and take it more serious. But you know, obviously, being taken care of, I for sure care for my little brother too, you know, and I want him to be here more, you know. So it's one thing that I really.
You be watching out for him. He be watching out for you.
No, that's
Like,
the big
I'm
homie.
saying, bro.
That's a different story.
Hey, he the big homie, yo.
That's a different story. When it comes to stuff like that, he's little homie. When it comes to like you want to fight, he's big homie.
I feel like at times he need anger management.
Yeah.
My bad, Nene. I just so I feel sometimes. I be scared of you. You know what I'm
He
saying?
taking his nap right now. That's what
He be coming up to me, Assalamu alaikum, studs. I be like, damn, dog, chill, bro. No, I mean that's so true. I mean, I think because you learn from other people, right? Like they was looking out for you, and then you looking out for them, and everything like that. You know, so subhanallah, man. That's something beautiful about a community, right? You learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from Salama, man. I learned a lot, man.
Like what?
I know you tell me, man. Share something with me, man.
What do you mean?
That's how I trick people to make them talk. You like that, huh? I put you on the spot, man.
What do you want me to talk about?
I learned about Salama, bro. This guy is very studious, and let's talk about that, bro. Like, so you doing online classes, which I think is very tough. Doing math, like just that aspect. Can you talk about the aspect and how if the community wasn't here, like how you think you would be doing?
Shout out to Stab Rami. You know he made me pass my math class.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
tutor.
he set it up for himself, you know.
But like without the help of like the people around me,
Right.
I wouldn't even like pass school. You know.
I think it's crazy because like just little things we don't even think about. Like y'all come here like all the time, just do homework. You got people that you can talk to that need help and everything like that. Like I mean, people don't even have, you know. I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, like people don't have like access to like good internet or whatever like this. They don't have people that they can just talk to, you know. So definitely, I value the community like that so much, you know. What about my guy Syed, bro? How you think you would be?
Yeah, I probably would have had like 4 girlfriends right now. I
Whoosh.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, y'all don't know.
This is the real talk.
Yeah.
No
Real
cap.
talk.
No cap. Capital CAP, bro. Come on, dog. I'll call cap on that. We call cap on that, guys.
Cat.
No, y'all don't know.
Okay,
Sa-
you don't
Sa-
know me,
Saad
bro.
on his prime.
Yeah, I can
I call I his best friend. I got
Mashallah,
you. Right, you know?
I can see it. You know, you got that Korean
Yeah.
vibe. You know what I'm saying? That
Before he became Mufti Saad.
Yeah. Sophomore year for
Yeah,
sure. He probably
yeah.
would have
He
5,
was
6
player
girlfriends.
Saad, bro.
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
is that so? Is that see? These guys are dumb. Like, dude, would you want your future wife to guys know that though? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
They watch
But
it.
no,
out
she
there,
don't. She
bro.
don't watch
No,
it
no,
at
no.
all.
Let me share. I mean, I don't know if he wanted out there, but mashallah, you know, there was plenty of girls, you know, that went to
Yeah.
Saad. Even asked me, went up to me. I thought a girl wanted to talk to me, but was asking for Saad. I said, dang, you know, I'm not gonna share it.
That's crazy because y'all a bunch of 4s, bro. I'm just being real out here,
right,
dog.
yeah.
Y'all a bunch of
Alhamdulillah,
4s, bro.
he said no, he gotta, you know,
But you
Take
know,
a
I'm,
stand on
I'm,
it,
I'm
Dean.
like a 4 too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a 4 too. So I'm
mashallah.
not trying to. I'm not trying
You just
to
know how to
guys,
talk,
man.
you know.
That's it, man. Like, it boosts me up, maybe to like a 6 because of how way I talk. You know what I'm saying?
Mashallah.
But trust me, they get annoyed by it a lot of times. Priscilla, she gets annoyed by it sometimes. Yeah, man, that's crazy. You didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question. So he's saying he would have wilded out. Would you have wilded out?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah!
I know.
Y'all know me, boy.
100.
But like I said, bro, I'd rather be here than at school. Like sometimes I skip school to come to the masjid. But hey, don't
There's
tell my
plenty
teachers
of
though.
people that be doing that,
Yeah.
bro. Side skip school to go to Islamic school. You guys,
yeah,
that's tight. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Mashallah.
But like I said, yeah, the community done a lot for me. If I didn't have, I'd be on the wrong path for sure. Like
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
That's all
Just-
we gotta
that's
say.
all
man.
I would
Alhamdulillah
say, you
for
know.
Islam, man.
I feel like the only thing we would have done was eat pork and gelatin.
maybe like
You
get
guys
an ear
like-
piercing or something.
Like, you guys don't think you guys would have been like doing? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, you guys don't think you're doing drugs?
I think
Probably.
I think we got into like
Probably
Okay.
like a lot of more fights or something. Like a lot of
Nah, you would roll with me when we was in high
Yeah.
school. Dog. We was thugs out there. But I got a question for you guys. Like, so I've been out of high school for. I graduated in 2007. What years is it? So that's what, 15 years or something like that. Like 15 years.
high school?
Yeah. Probably
Older
like
than me.
15. Let's go. That's about 15 years.
No way.
15 years, right? So it was different. Like, I mean, drug use was prevalent back then, drinking alcohol, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So how is it with high school now? Like, if you wanted to be like, I want to go get some weed, like,
it's worse now. Right now, it's worse. Everybody, your plug, bro. Everybody, the plug. Like that's all I'm gonna say, right? Easy access, anything you want, you know.
kids
Inshallah,
be-
Allah protects us from that.
I
But,
mean,
like,
the
but-
temptation is big out there,
yeah.
man. I definitely see. Do you got like if kids at our school, they didn't used to get in trouble like if they was like smelling like weed or looking like they was high or whatever like this. It was that the same thing, or did they crack down on that?
I mean, I don't think they care, honestly.
Yeah,
it's
Rainier Beach,
bad.
they don't
It's
care.
just out there. Like, everywhere you go, you'll smell weed. Every classroom you go into, you'll smell weed. It's just out there. It's everywhere, man. It's crazy. You look to your right, there's a plug right there. You look to your left, he probably got some more drugs, some crazier drugs. You don't know.
The perkies out there, huh?
It's out
Perkies
there.
dangerous, man.
It's out
You
there.
guys know, subhanallah, man. They sometimes people take fentanyl, right? Because they get that confused. With
I got
whatever.
that a lot at Safeway. All the
Do you have to
crackheads be-
carry the Narcan?
Narcan?
Narcan. Yeah, do you have to carry
No,
that?
and my security company's kind of ghetto. They don't sponsor me.
Can you
with
explain what Narcan is?
Yeah, it's basically like if somebody has like gets a overdose of like a drug, they would hit like inject themselves, or somebody would inject them with Narcan, and then it would like stop them from like having seizures and stuff like that, basically, or like stop their overdose.
Yeah, that's
until,
crazy.
until
Because they'll
the-
die.
Yeah, until
right?
the ambulance get there. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So I
Not
know.
even your manager carries it. Right?
No, they just said, man,
Yeah, it's just
this place is ghetto,
Yeah.
bro. Ghetto.
Ghetto.
So what about this now? What about relationships?
We don't want to get into that one, huh? Oh.
Salama, why y'all quiet right now, bro? Huh?
I don't know. I've been quiet.
Oh no. Look, we
Yeah.
just put it on the spot because I
Yeah.
really want to know what it's like. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's just everybody's like friendly, right? And everybody just wants to kick you, right?
Yeah.
Even some girls or some guys apparently want to kick it with teachers too, right?
Yeah.
You guys talk about that? You guys talk about that?
We don't gotta talk about
We
that.
don't wanna talk about Mr.
no,
Mac?
No, I think we gave him enough light.
We gave him love, yeah. We shut it up light, but that, like again, we talked about it in our first episode. Like it's crazy, yeah. There was a teacher sleeping with a teenage girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely crazy. You know, like the stuff that you think that these teachers they have some morals out here, some boundaries, but
They could be horn dogs too, bro.
really that's the way to say it. You know what I'm saying? So that's super crazy. I mean, is it how do you guys feel being in public school as Muslims?
Ooh, that's
You know?
a good one. Though.
Everyone got on tank tops. At Franklin.
What?
All the girls that take tops at Franklin, bro. I had to leave there, bro.
He out here throwing people's dirty laundry out here, bro. Come on, bro. Damn.
Why you laughing?
Hey, he be real. He be real out here, man. Don't hate on that, bro.
I guess being Muslim in high school, there's a positive side and a downside. I'd say like the media, like everybody wants to be Muslim nowadays. Like it's cool to be Muslim nowadays, right? But because like all the rappers are Muslims, the singers are Muslim.
Moneybag Yo, shout out Moneybag Kevin.
Yeah,
Gates.
shout out Kevin.
Kevin
Shout out
Gates.
Dirk. Shout
Kevin
out Dirk.
Gates actually gave da'wah to Moneybag Yo. Don't ask me why I know. I be Wikipedia and stuff. It's funny in the Wikipedia you see it says Moneybag Yo he prays on the $8,000 sujadah. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
but like you nowadays you wouldn't get like knocked for being Muslim. Like I think maybe back in the day somebody would say something, right? But nowadays you could wear a thobe to school and stuff. They're not gonna call you a terrorist. I mean, not in the South end. I don't know about no white school, but over here they respect like the Muslims. I would
there's
say.
just so much of them,
Yeah.
right? That's nice, man. And it's pretty easy for you guys to go pray.
Yeah, for the most
that is
part.
easier, yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. But we don't want you just skipping, right? We want kids to tell their what is it? Oh no, she's not in here, but we want kids to make sure that they're gonna go pray. Make sure you tell your parents, guys. Make sure you go, right? We don't want you to get over skipping. No, that's good. I mean,
Shout out Thanos. Shout out
Thanos Prime, yeah. So for us, we had like prayer rooms. You guys they provide that stuff for you guys.
Yeah, we have that.
You guys be taking advantage of it. Like, oh, I'm gonna go pray and I'm gonna go back like 30 minutes later.
Not us, but
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
no.
other
Other
kids-
other kids do.
Other
Other
kids
kids
do.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't got to throw them under the bus, but but you guys got to remind them too, though, because sometimes it makes, like I said, we were saying before the podcast, right? Your actions, whether you like it or not, is a representation of a bigger group. You know what I'm saying? So if these guys are getting too out of hand, you should just remind them and stuff like that too, man. That's good, man. I don't know, man. I feel like you guys got a little bit low energy because of Ramadan. You guys all breaking fast here? What's on the menu tonight, bro? Let's end with that. What's on the menu tonight, bro? For you
What is
guys.
on the menu? Oh, for home?
Yeah.
I think I'm eating some spaghetti. I think Mom's making spaghetti. I'm not sure.
Spaghetti.
ooh,
I think so. I'm not sure.
Pasta or spaghetti? Spaghetti, right?
Spaghetti.
There's a difference. People don't know there's a difference between pasta and spaghetti in the predominantly Muslim community in South Seattle because of Somalis. But yeah,
I think I'm bringing fast at the masjid. I don't know what they got though.
I like breaking fast at Salama's house. Man,
Shout
mashallah.
Salama's house, bro.
shout out to Salama's house and his parents and his
The food,
grandparents for
mashallah.
providing that. Man, sorry, man. If you know, you know, right?
Yeah.
If you know, you know, man. What'd you say? I forgot what you said. You bring it fast at much.
Yeah.
And they are having today stir fried
Yeah,
Beef
beef
and
and
soup,
soup.
which I would love some soup right now, man.
I need
Sorry.
some soup. Going with that Italian thing. I'm having pasta today.
What kind, man? Just like,
So I don't know.
fettuccine,
I don't know. I think
Alfredo, lasagna. Like, what is it?
it's that white pasta.
Alfredo?
Sad, man.
No, it's
I
not.
don't know.
It's the one that his mom made, but it's not.
You guys are so uncultured, man. Mahayman, man. What do you have?
Me, I think I'm going to my aunt's house first, so probably spaghetti like Sahaimi.
Hey, you guys be eating a lot?
No,
Nah,
not
not anymore.
Ramadan.
Not Ramadan.
Yeah, not Ramadan.
I be seeing you guys, man. I can tell you guys are like in the second, third rows and stuff like that. Mashallah,
Yeah.
you guys ain't getting lazy. You guys be seeing me sometimes be like,
Yeah, that's why we're not trying to eat too much because we gonna miss prayer.
oh, let me ask you guys, who's it? I forgot to tell you, who's y'all's favorite reciter,
Come
man, so
on.
far,
Come
man?
on.
Ooh.
Come
Who's y'all
on,
favorite
bro.
reciter so far?
Man, of course, Ustad Hassan and Uncle Yan or Ustad Sufyan.
Stud Hassan was on
Fire,
yesterday. Mashallah. May Allah preserve him. I mean,
I mean,
it was man.
Shout out Anas' dad too. He be hitting.
Anas' dad is a staple, man, and we take for granted what we have in this community. You know what I'm saying? You know what's really good that he knows how to do that a lot of people don't know. They know how to work the mic. So you hear really good qadis, like they know how to work where the position is. You know what I'm saying? How the sound is supposed to go, when it's time to go high and go like it's tight. You know, it's actually an art to it. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, mashallah, he has that in him. But yeah, I mean, Hassan was definitely one of the bright spots and highlights this Ramadan so far. What's up?
Definitely. I got Hafiz Dawood.
Dawood. Rainier Beach represent Vikings out here. You go beach, right?
Yeah, I got class with him.
Oh, you got class with him?
You got class with him? Mashallah. I didn't even know that.
He be hooping though? He said he be hooping, but I don't know he be hooping though.
I don't know.
I don't know. We hoop up though.
He's like he's like the main anime character. He's just in the corner, you know.
Reviewing Quran. That's why, fool.
No, he got the headphones in too.
That's fire.
Mashallah.
What's up?
You gonna let us know?
Yeah, like Anas' dad and Uncle Yan, you know. Uncle Yan, bro.
Uncle Yan lose points though. We gotta tell you why he lose points. We gonna tell you why he lose points in a minute. I hope you listen to this, Yan. What about Salama, man?
You know, album been mashallah, you know, but like, your little bro, what's his name?
Abdul Khabir?
Yeah, he's kind of tight.
Bro, that's who I really like. Not just because he from the Abu Bakr Duxi, but yo, that guy, bro, he like Michael Jackson out here, man. Give him a few more years, everything's getting settled in right now. You know what I'm saying? He's just starting out, but he got that in him. You know what I'm saying?
he got that mood walking, huh?
It's tight. No, mashallah, man. I was telling him in the comment, I was dropping him off, man. So yeah, I thought he was really nice though too, man. He be waking me up. I like the ones that be waking me up. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's been doing a magnificent job, man. I want to give a shout out to my man Don Shukri, man. He been there's a few times he's been having to fill in for people, and then just to be able to fill in like last minute is very difficult. And there's a lot of preparation, so you know we got to give all this love to Sheikh Tahir, Tun Yaqub, and everybody that's been on this panel. You know, Don Man, everybody. You know they had to practice it. You know what I'm saying? It's and rightfully so, because you know you want to be able to the Quran is meant to be listened and heard in a beautiful way, so you can really reflect and ponder on it. You know what I'm saying? And because of them, you know they're the reason why our iman is going up. Because we're listening to it. So, you know, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve these people. And I mean, you know, and may Allah give us all the blessings in front of them and behind them for all the ma'moom and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Any last words? How does it feel to be on your guys' first podcast like this, man?
My legs are shaking.
The legs are shaking, man.
Well, it's like you didn't answer the question. Who's your favorite reciter?
Thought he just agreed with Salama.
Definitely Abdul Khabir. Man, that's so, like...
It was nice, bro.
I felt them like yesterday. I mean, yesterday was really emotional just because it was, you know, I was correcting behind. So you know when you're correcting, you're looking at the mushaf and something. Unless you're hafiz, which I'm not, right? So I'm correcting Hassan, and you get to the privilege of like reading while he's reciting. You know, so when he was reciting in Surah Al-Hud, there was some ayats that talks about the story of Nuh alayhi salam, and then you know how Nuh alayhi salam he's calling his son, you know, to come. Hey man, we're trying to save you because it's a flood. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, Dad, I got you. I got this, man. I'm gonna do this on my own. You know, I'm gonna go stay. I'm gonna do my own thing. And then he's telling him, he's like, no, the only mercy on this day is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he tries to make dua for his son, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds right away. And he tells him basically, man, he admonishes him, he warns him, and he tells him, he's like, that's not your son. What he's doing is not a salih act, is not doing something good, so that's not your son. You know, and it's just so deep. It just as a parent, you really vibe with it, just because, you know, you always understand, like, you can control what you do. Muhammad controls what Muhammad does. If he does something wrong, like, he knows, like, that's me. I did that on my own, right? But when your kids do something wrong, it's different, because you wish so bad that you could control them, but they're their own person and they make their own decisions, and sometimes they make the bad decisions. And as a parent, it's really hard to accept. So when I'm reading something like that, and it for parents, it really hits home, because you're just like, wow, even Nuh alayhi salam, one of the greatest prophets, he had this problem. He couldn't force his son to go into paradise. So just having the privilege to read that and then hear it recited so beautifully, it was just like, so yeah, I gotta tip my hat to Hassan on that one. But man, I'm telling you, man, my guy Abdul Khabir, man, and let me tell you why it's Stud Sufyan. Yeah, I hope you watching this, Yan. I'm gonna expose you. He don't call it exposure, because there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with what he does, but we just like to tease each other, because some guys out there, they practice really hard and they're doing it just from memory. But Stud Sufyan, he goes like this. What up, darling? Gotcha. And then he's reciting it, so which is the point of it, is to do what? You're the imam. You need to be. You need to make it sound nice. I don't want to make it sound like that, but yeah, you do have to make it sound appealing, so that people can benefit. I'm just being real, man. Ain't nobody want to be in a prayer and the guy sound like Stud Marami out here. I'm just being real, you know what I'm saying? And falling asleep, like, what the heck is this, So nobody wants that, So you want to be in an opportunity where you can hear it and soak it in, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty tough, man. It was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Who was your guys' favorite talk?
So Jaime.
Yeah.
Favorite talk.
Nah, bro, that's not the cap. No, I'm just saying.
That's the.
That's some good talks, man. That's some good talks, man. So
I'm trying to remember.
Uncle Yan has good talks too.
Uncle Yan, that's right.
yeah, Uncle Yan for sure.
You didn't even think about that.
I was trying to remember who.
He lying.
Man.
Yeah. Underrated. I'm telling you guys, underrated, because this is something I call it underrated, because I always think about what he says, and that's from Ustad Ghazali when he was talking about when Ramadan, this guest is inviting you in, how would you dress? You know what I'm saying? So you have this libas of taqwa, and you want to make sure that thing is clean. So I always think about that. So definitely underrated. My guy Monster, you guys here for Monster? I heard it was Monster. I heard it was mic drop. It was mic drop. That's when it's fire.
That was
fire. That was fire, man. So we're gonna wrap up, man. I'm glad you guys joined me today. It's our first time recording. I know it's gonna be a little bit choppy. It's okay. Sorry, I want to say right now, because I don't want to get anybody criticizing me later. Yes, I be dropping some curse words sometimes, but I ask Allah subhanahu to forgive me. Sometimes I just get into the mood, and some of this jahiliyyah comes out of me. So inshallah, may Allah subhanahu forgive me for that. And if you're not of the age of cursing is a little bit more accepted, please don't curse. All right, it's not good language. You know what I'm saying?
100.
And I don't do it all the time, but
100.
just for the a special effect. I had to let you know how that girl was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you disrespected me like that? I'm not having that, right? So had to say it like that a little bit. So alhamdulillah, man. Any last things, guys? You guys want to say?
Shout out Uncle Munir.
Uncle Munir, man. I hope you're watching, man. These guys miss you. We miss you.
We miss you, man, for sure.
We can't wait till you come back. I know you eating Wagyu good out there, but man, I mean, it's not as good as the brother who we talk about, and you know that. But we can't wait till you come back, inshallah, with your baby, right?
Inshallah.
With your baby and your baby mama. I don't know if people from Australia know what baby mama is. Do they know? I'm not sure, but. Yeah, inshallah, man. Hopefully, shout out to all these people. We wanted to shout out everybody, huh? One more shout out, man.
Shout out to that Farid.
Sheikh Faridi. Some man's man Sheikh right there, man. He was Andrew Tate before Andrew Tate was out there, man. Cause Sheikh Faridi had that knowledge, mashallah. May Allah preserve him.
Ameen.
Salama.
Shout out to the people behind the camera.
I was about to say
that. Hey, the guys behind the camera working it. He on his laptop. Hold on, let me show you guys real quick. We got more audience right here. Right here, our bodyguards.
Security.
Man, the tallest guy can't even see his face, man. Come on, man. Alhamdulillah. All you guys are always here, but yeah, this is what we talk about, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody can hear me what I was saying all the way over there, but yeah, so the guys behind the camera, those are our road dogs, man. What about you, Sahimi? Last shout out.
I mean, shout out all the Cham guys, all the Cham youth support, as we say, Cham youth support. Helping us throughout this whole Umrah trip and, the fundraising, shout out to them.
Yeah, so make sure you guys support these dudes. They're going to be out Friday night, Saturday night, working their butts off, rain or shine, trying to raise that money for their trip, and I hope you guys are gonna be part of that, man.
Like a mailman.
Oh, we got Cafe Sudan for the OGs.
Oh,
Cafe
yeah.
Soda for the OGs, Thai tea.
Yeah, we got Thai tea. with ice
Maybe
cream.
some Prime. We don't know
Maybe
yet.
some Prime.
Maybe some Prime.
Y'all gotta get that Prime.
Them kids.
Them kids gonna be guzzling it up. You got the Prime, man.
Sure, Baja Blast too.
Oh, yeah,
Baja
Baja Blast.
Yeah.
You guys get the Baja Blast from. You can't tell them. You can't tell them. Don't tell these guys where the plug is from, man. Don't tell these guys. Anyways, man, let's wrap up. It's the real. What is this called?
Real Talk No
No
Cap.
cap.
Podcast. Thank you guys. Sound like a regular.